Hey, what's going on, crypto people? It is the crypto siege. It's another day in the life and crazy life that is digital asset space. What is going on, guys? Hope everyone is doing absolutely outstanding. Hey, hopefully this volume is working. What's going on, guys? Happy Tuesday to you. Corey Anderson. Hey, how's the volume, guys? Is the volume sound okay? What's going on, Corey? Hi from New Zealand. What's going on, my friend? Good to see you in the stream. Donald Atkinson is here. What's up, bro? XRP Gal is in the building. How are you, miss? Good to see you tonight. Is the sound okay? Looks like this YouTube studio got updated. Crawfish XRP first to hit the thumbs up. How about that, Crawfish? Appreciate you being here. Sounds good. Okay. YouTube's got a little different little setup here going on. Stream now, classic, manage, webcam, stream. I may next stream. I may try the news. I may try using Zoom to live stream. I wonder if I'm late to the party on that, and I wonder if other people in the XRP community have been using Zoom to live stream. Just kind of wondering on that. Gaming Crypto XRP is in the building. How are you, bro? Good to see you. To say, how are you, my friend? Oh my goodness, my brother is on. Andre Nadadov is on. What's up, bro? I hope you had a good trip. Yeah, it was outstanding, brother. It was good to be out in nature, man. Great. Legendary is in the building. Yo, Siege. What's up, Legendary? Good to see you. Yeah, I may try to use Zoom now because with Zoom you can actually go live on your Facebook page, business page, which we have both, and YouTube or YouTube. So I'm gonna have to check that out and see what's up. But I'm wondering if I'm late to the party on that one. Yeah, XRP Gal. Yeah, Zoom is great, right? And so I'm wondering if it might be a little better to go. It says you're going live, so I haven't tried the YouTube one yet. I'm gonna have to see what's up. I do all my other videos, XRP Ripple Daily News. I do that and Zoom. All our business stuff we do. I'll have to try that and see. Good to see you, Morris Prince. 416 Crypto is here. Guys, what's up with this at Bit Hayes? Anybody know who this at BIT Hayes is on Twitter? He's sounding pretty confident in his price predictions on XRP and I think BTC as well. That expect a red day today, which, and I remember he said that yesterday, and I remember looking this morning, it was at 7,400. BTC was at 7,400. I'm like, wow. Then middle of the day, next thing to turn around, 7,100, but he expects it to go under 7. We shall see. So I don't know if this is qualifying as a red day or not. It's currently at 7,180 right now. BTC is at $7,182. Bitcoin's at $44. XRP is now at 19 cents. It was at 20 cents earlier. So we shall see. I guess all the big to do today. I did a XRP Ripple daily news video in 0 to 10 minutes on the company NetCents technology. Found that to be interesting. What they were saying today. That was a really good read. Remember quite in November of 2019 they added XRP to their service or platform. They came out with an article today, and Yahoo Finance actually did an article on to today. We're going to cover that. But it looks like Naveen Gupta had something to say on it. He apparently was on a podcast earlier, and shout out to the Daily Huddle. They covered that, so I'm going to go over that as well. Stella Lumen had a very good day, huh? How about that? I'm still the jury's still out for me on Stellar Lumens. I guess we're gonna have to see. It might be like that sleeper. Well, I don't know if it's a sleeper or not. It might be that front end. Might be the front end digital asset. XRP is definitely the back end. Never know. Stellar Lumens might be the one, that front end. Paul Boga's in the building. What's up, champion? Good to see you. Eli is here. What's up, Eli? Derek P is in the building. We shall see what's up. Maybe you're right on time. So we shall, yeah, maybe we'll have to see. I'm gonna try it probably on my next stream. If this crashes, I might try it then. I'm only saying it's crashing because I do have a lot more open tabs than I normally do when I try to do a live stream. When Mullet is in the building, what's up? What's going on, When Mullet? That's right, Eli. The Bitcoin halving, BTC halving is T minus 35 days. Yeah, I think that's about right. Infinite Jack's in the building. What's going on, Infinite Jack? Yo, see, why do we hate XRP? I'm having trouble with some of my friends are hating my XRP. Well, Infinite Jack, from where I sit, it's because they understand that, you know, the challenge a lot of time, what happened with BTC, and it's the first, you know, to the market, and just people just went all in on BTC. This new technology is going to change the world, and it's going to down the banks. A lot of times what can happen with that is you just go all in excited about a movement and didn't really take time to check out the technology, or perhaps since it was the only technology, they didn't think there was going to be something that could come out that could be better. That's what XRP is. And it's a threat to BTC maxis. It shouldn't be, but it is. Because the BTC maxis, they went all in on this technology. And you know what they say, business world, generally, usually the first one through the door gets shot. That's kind of, look, make no mistake about it. The word on the street is the people from Ripple who were in, if you will, in the beginning days of BTC, said that we can do something better than BTC. We recognize and understand the flaws in the Bitcoin technology, and we can do better. Those were the first people in and on Ripple. That's why Bitcoin Cash, Roger Ver, who was there in the beginning with BTC, he looked at what was going on in Ripple, and yeah, word on the street, dude was like the number one, first, numero uno. Word on the street, this dude was literally paying the salary for David Schwartz, so David Schwartz could work on the XRP ledger. That's the word on the street. So that's the deal. They went all in on BTC, and you know, they tried to do the payments thing. It didn't work. So they had to move to this store of value thing. And it's just not the BTC Max. It's people who invested in this Bitcoin thing early in the beginning who are like, whoa, whoa. Like, they have to keep pushing it. They have to keep pushing it. But unfortunately, it was discovered, and this is the truth, it was discovered that advancing the technology of BTC was more expensive. It was actually better in terms of dollars in your pocket to not advance the technology. And it's still that case today. And David Schwartz actually, not in so many words, pointed out that fact. There is just no incentive really for the technology to get better. So that's kind of what it is there. What's going on, guys? 32 people on the stream, only 16 likes. Do me a favor, guys, and if you haven't had a chance already to smash that like, go smash the like button, then come back and hang out. Collapse the chat, go smash the like button, as we like to say, and come back and hang out. XRP Gal needs some prayers. What's going on? You're welcome, Infinite Jack. Yeah, Eli, I saw something very similar to that, or to what you're saying on Twitter as well. Eli says if people go to BTC for a safe haven and it fails to be a safety net during this financial crisis, BTC is done. Mining network drops. Less demand. XRP will take its place. Yeah, I remember seeing Mark Phillips echo those same sentiments as well. Eli, that's the challenge. That is the challenge. In the end, use case, real use case, will rule the day. That's why in all my tweets, basically 99% of my tweets, I always hashtag real use case, hashtag real use case, hashtag XRP, hashtag the champ is here. XRP my pants. And now they have to defend my spade. XRP number one, what's going on? Good to see you, XRP my pants. So, guys, NetCents, interesting article from Yahoo Finance about this technology company called NetCents. I found that to be very interesting. I did see an article about the Bank of England as well. I'm going to cover that a little bit. And then someone from Twitter posted this article from Bank of America. I think it might have been Stuart XRP. So we're going to go into that as well. Did you guys catch the video I did this morning on NetCents? Probably cover that a little bit. But it's a great day to be in the digital asset space. XRP guy, you don't have to apologize to me. I think it's important to note and point that out because a lot of times we can back someone, but we're not really kind of doing or promote someone, but we don't do our own due diligence on that person. If that's the case, we certainly want to have that exposed, right? We don't want that dude to be kind of getting any kind of publicity. Oh, XRP Gal is working front line. Okay, so did you went ahead and did do the gig? So you are there, yeah. So definitely praying for you. Be safe, please. Be safe. Wear the mask. Definitely do the hand washing. Definitely keep the the warm and the hot liquids on a constant basis. And hopefully you got that immune system on point, XRP Gal. Got to get that vitamin K2 to D3. And I would definitely say pre and pro. So let's go over NetCents a little bit, guys. But I tell you, I'm excited. We get ready to hit a major milestone for XRP holdings. I'm really excited about that. It's here. Get ready to hit a major. Huh? Mm-hmm. I just started but I won't go on. Food is here. Dinner is here. So let me cover this real quick. Yeah, so they definitely what did the restaurant do? They under promised and over delivered because they said 40 to 45 minutes when I sat down, and yeah, it's been about 10. It's been about 10 minutes. So this is the article that I covered this morning on the XRP Ripple Daily News in 0 to 10 minutes. NetCents Technology adds Ripple XRP to merchant gateway. Now, obviously, this came out November 7th of 2019. Okay, just in case you're not familiar. And then today from Yahoo Finance, NetCents declares readiness for expected U.S. Federal Reserve digital dollar. So, new currency anticipated to be part of the future beer code stimulus package. Vancouver, British Columbia, NetCents Technology, Inc., a disruptive cryptocurrency payments technologies company, is pleased to announce that it has completed internally designated preparation for the expected U.S. government-backed cryptocurrency, the CBDC. Okay, in other words, but I like the way they're thinking here. So NetCents jumped into action as soon as it heard as soon as it learned of the plans U.S. Congress made to legislate for this U.S. Federal Reserve digital currency as part of two different versions of the first beer code stimulus bill. Ultimately, this aspect of the legislation wasn't included in the final version of the first stimulus bill, but the board and its advisors of NetCents have agreed that this digital dollar will be included in subsequent legislation. The bill is expected to establish a digital dollar defined as a balance expressed. The bill is expected to establish a digital dollar defined as a balance expressed as a dollar value consisting of digital ledger entries that are recorded as liabilities in the accounts of any Federal Reserve Bank or an electronic unit of account redeemable by an eligible financial institution. This will create a cryptocurrency backed and guaranteed by the U.S. federal government. The bill goes on to define a digital wallet and a requirement that U.S. chartered banks offer these wallets. The establishment of these products is intended to simplify the cost and process of distributing the millions of stimulus payments contemplated by the bill, but the effects of this move will be far-reaching, while the complexity of this undertaking meant that Congress was unable to include it in the first bill. NetCents management believes the ultimate adoption is a foregone conclusion. A foregone conclusion. So first, they're smart enough to recognize and meet the demands of their clients by adding XRP. Okay, now it's to the merchant platform, not to the exchange yet. It talks about, with Ripple being a top cryptocurrency with high daily volume and an increasing demand from merchants, Ripple is aligned with our requirements for our instant settlement program, said Adi Meritage, the CTO of NetCents Technology. We look forward to adding this digital currency to our platform and offering it to our clients. And then they come over here, dated April 7th, and they're speaking again. What do you think? Well, they were right about adding XRP to the platform, were they not? They were right about that. It said their board and advisors said, yeah, we need to get ready for this digital dollar and for this digital wallet because it's coming. I think these guys are pretty smart. Yeah, they're just adding into the merchants program, XRP, my pants. So I don't think, with that, I'm not sure. So they did that. This was in November of 2019. And then not to their exchange yet. So they have an NC exchange as well. So I'm thinking that these people from NetCents, pretty smart, pretty forward thinking, kind of have a grasp on things a little bit. What do you think? They decided that, look, this digital dollar and digital wallet, it may have not made it in the first package, but we all know another stimulus package is coming. And we pretty much think the board and its advisors, like, yeah, this is where we're going. This is where they're going. We want to be prepared to help them kind of do it if they need it. I think that is outstanding. Alex G is in the building. What's up, Alex G? Good to see you, bro. That's right. Alex G says, all right, people, press those likes, follow and subscribe to Siege's channel. Also subscribe and follow Siege on Twitter. Crypto_Siege on Twitter. Thank you, my friend. XRP, the standard. Jay Hoddle's in the building. What's going on, guys? What is going on? Thank you, Wim Mullet. Thank you. Yeah, I got home about an hour ago. Went on a little walk. Yeah, so listen, NetCents is, I think it's really important. First of all, Yahoo Finance is putting this article out. I always say they're telling us what we They always tell us where we're going. You just got to pay attention to it. Really, just have to pay attention to it. Now, again, you and I may know what's up. You and I know, right? We're early adopters in the digital asset space. We know where this technology is going to take us, right? Those of us in the XRP community, right? This channel, XRP family, we're 2 and 3 and 4 steps ahead of the masses. The masses don't know that we're moving to digital dollar and digital wallet. They don't know. It may seem very, very obvious to us. They don't know. Oh, yeah. XRP Gal, Crypto Seas. What's on the menu for tomorrow night? Well, Wednesday. I haven't decided yet, XRP Gal. To be honest with you, I have not decided yet. I may continue on my mission to get us to think and act more like financial institutions. So I may cover more from Be Your Own Bank. Oh, that's the thing. Oh, thank you. So I may cover that. Excuse me, guys. Danny Loft was in the building. What's up with all you demented XRP hodlers? XRP has a good idea. What's that? There you go, Alex. You appreciate your service, bro. Be safe on the roads, man. Eli says, when are we supposed to get these wealthy checks from the government? Yeah. I heard someone got theirs already. Like, I think the unemployment one. But I'm not holding my breath. She tweeted me today about the Wealth Wednesday. You mean like DM me? Or does she at me in Twitter? You know I'm not very good at that. Let me see what's up. Okay. At Crypto Seeds, not XRP related, but I'm so proud of the birds. My chief started a study today with HB. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. Corporations and ways to incorporate in personal corporations. You mean like S corps? Sure, absolutely. AC, is there any possibility that this Wednesday for Wealth Wednesday meeting you could talk about corporations and ways to incorporate? Yeah, absolutely. I can cover that. Absolutely, XRP Gal, I can cover that. Yeah, we can go over that. Absolutely. Forgive me, guys, but I have to grab something. Daniel Tessima, Tessima? How much do you think one XRP will be worth? It's just I don't know, my friend. I don't know. I do one day expect it to be very nice. I do expect it to be very nice. Yeah, absolutely. I'll cover my dude too. He's a really guy. He's a guy who could turn me on to a lot about LLCs. He's a rich dad advisor. Eli says, "Dang, Siege, you being greedy with that snack. Not gonna share with us? Unsubscribe." This is oh my, it's an appetizer we get all the time. I can't remember. Crab. Oh my gosh, baby. What's the name of the appetizer? Oh, spinach crab artichoke dip. That's very good. Thank you, Danny Law. Danny Law, thanks for the $5 super chat, brother. We need to dive into this microchipping more. Sounds interesting to me. They could not just store crypto stuff, but medical records, etc. Yeah, I remember when I covered that right on the channel. People were like, "Man, there is no chance I'm doing the microchip thing." And I don't know for this generation, but certainly maybe the millennials or whatever the ones younger than the millennials, they might not have a choice. I found it interesting, Danny, that the United States Navy was paying for it. And I just thought that the fact that they were talking about RippleNet, interesting, really interesting to me. They were talking about the RippleNet. Thanks again, brother, for that $5 super chat, Danny. I appreciate that. Yeah, the LLC things are really tricky, so I'll definitely go over those. Single member, dual members. I forget. Then the partners, and they're tricky. So I thought that again, NetCents for me, guys. They were smart enough to recognize, do their own homework and due diligence, and decided based upon client demand to add XRP. Now they're being quoted on Yahoo Finance, and they said, "Look, this digital dollar, this digital wallet, where we're going, look, it's a foregone conclusion. We're moving forward." I like the way the people at NetCents think. How many of you guys saw this post from Stewart XRP on this Bank of America? Thought that was kind of interesting. And what is up with the dude saying, "Oh yeah, so this Bit Hades guy on Twitter also said, Bank of America was going to acquire Ripple." Did you guys see that one? Let me see something. Let's cover the Bank of America thing first. Wait a minute, let me read Stewart XRP's thing. Change the view. Share this with you guys. I thought this was pretty cool. A nice find. Shout out to Stewart XRP. So it says, Bank of America, we built our partnerships that we have with the likes of Ripple or Swift. These are fintechs that we're partnering with. They've come through all of our rigor of legal and compliance, and we're able to leverage our banking as a platform to deliver that to you. So this is something, I don't know, timestamp, apparently some messages from someone on Bank of America. At minute 1827 says, so not just the capability, but the actual experience and ability to get things done anytime, anywhere, because we are an around the clock society. And the second one is the ability to integrate. And Derek touched on this a lot. It's not about our platform and our capabilities. It's about you as a client and the infrastructure you have and the ability for us to integrate, whether that's with platforms and capabilities that we built or partnerships that we have with the likes of Ripple or Swift. These are fintechs that we're partnering with. They've come through all of our rigor, legal and compliance, and we're able to leverage our banking as a platform to deliver that to you. So I really think the future is all about client experience and integrated platforms versus siloed products and capabilities. And shout out to Stewart XRP. Yeah, so this is one from Hayes at Bit Hayes, right? So generally he's kind of on the price and TAs and has been doing apparently pretty well with that. So this is supposed to be insider info. There will be a massive acquisition between Bank of America and Ripple in the summer. This comes directly from several insider sources in both companies. I will let people know prior to the acquisition of when to buy into XRP. See you soon. Yeah, so, but something that he said, what was this article, like 8 2 hours ago? Wow, Hayes lied. It's Tuesday and the markets are still green. He said it would be red. Now it's dumping. So who is this guy anyway? Bit Hayes. Anybody know who that is? Anybody know who this Bit Hayes is? What was the other thing I wanted to cover with you guys? Oh, 9 hours ago, he says, I hope you all are shorting. I said Tuesday will be bloody. Next stop below 7K. Then after that, we go even and further. I think I had something from Rathman that I wanted to share with you guys. Here it is. Ripple is specifically described as a reason Visa bought Earthport in this note by the IMTC. No, but it was just an International Money Transfer and Payments Conference, claiming they intend to partner for a swift alternative. This is May of 2019. So here it is here. I don't know who the Platinum Network is. More World, WIMTC. And this is from Hugo Cuevas More. Four industry trends that are reshaping the industry. This is from May of 2019. I will pick some important trends that I feel are significant and will give you an overall price of the industry, overall picture of the industry from my vantage point. I do this knowing beforehand that my colleagues will say that I have missed some. Growth and consolidation of non-bank financial institutions, partnerships between traditional and non-traditional companies, new mergers and acquisitions creating competition at the top, and migration challenges for the developed world. This is where Raf points out, where is it? So right here, new mergers and acquisitions creating competition at the top. M&As and the initial public offerings are creating competition at the top of the industry's food chain. Some of the recent news: the announcement of MasterCard has entered into an agreement to acquire Transfast, a traditional New York-based MTO. The announcement of Visa of the acquisition of the US 320 million of UK-based Earthport to unleash the power of Visa and take it beyond the card and work with Ripple in creating an alternative to Swift payments. Interesting. So I found that to be very, very cool. Beyond the card and work with Ripple in creating an alternative to Swift. Yeah, because we already know with Earthport and Ripple already. We already know that. So kind of pointing out something that perhaps hasn't quite been said yet, that Visa is planning to do things and work with and alongside of Ripple in the acquisition of Earthport. And I know some people, the deep divers especially, have covered that and why that was a possibility. Now this guy, Hugo Cuevas, kind of stating the same thing. As long as I mention his name, apparently I can use the article. So that was an interesting read. So Daniel off, I grilled today. It's 85 degrees here. Nice. Yeah, not a takeover. Yeah, so this whole deal, what's going on with I mean, him saying the Bank of America is gonna which way? He just said there were two companies would involved would be Bank of America and Ripple. I guess if anything happened, Bank of America would be acquiring Ripple. I just don't see that happening. Danny Loft, your wife said, go clean up your room now. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna have to hop off here. XRP number one sounds more like a BOA and Ripple joint venture to buy a third party. Yeah, it's so interesting to see. And we all know we saw the tweets from Alex Cobb and someone from Ripple asking him to take down that Bank of America partnership deal or whatever it was supposed to be. You remember? You guys remember that? And he said he would take it down. And they said the reason they asked him to take him down because they were going to be announcing something big shortly. And if you watch Lee from SPQR Media's deep dive, Bank of America is looking to become a very important part of this new financial system. He spoke in terms of being the number one market maker, or certainly a market maker amongst the banks. That's right, 416 crypto. Can't forget about the patent. That's just the reality of the situation. Everyone is waiting for this announcement. I mean, when it comes, wow. Whatever they're doing together, when they come, wow. Oh, how about that? XRP Gal says that Crypto Siege. Interesting observation. Thank you. I have a Facebook group for Ripple XRP News. How about that? Facebook, what is it? Let us know what that is. It has doubled in membership in the past 2 days. More people finding out about XRP. Isn't that interesting? Facebook group, and it's doubled already. Not interesting. Good for you, XRP Gal. Let us know what that is. I have a Facebook page. It's called The Crypto Siege. The Crypto Siege on Facebook. But all I've been essentially doing is just posting videos on there. I haven't started a group or any kind of interacting yet. Tell us more about your Facebook group. Yeah. Eagle Eye 77. Well, I'm glad you had a chance to eat, my friend. I only had a chance to get a couple bites, some appetizer. My dinner is waiting for me. Good to see you here, Eagle Eye 77. Bitcoin halving in a few hours. Oh, Bitcoin Cash halving. Oh, really? I didn't know that. The name of it is Ripple Slant XRP News. XRP Gal. Okay, very cool. That will be easy to find. Doubled in the last couple of days. Exactly right, XRP Gal. The word, I'm telling you, people are starting to find out. I hope that they have a chance to get a significant bag. I hope they have time. XRP Gal, I really do. I hope they have enough time. Oh, just news, no chat, really. Of course, your video. Oh, thank you, XRP Gal. I appreciate that. Yeah. I mean, I hope they have enough time. And good for you for starting that group, right? Because we need more of us in this space. We need more of the average Joes, the average Janes in this space. Without question, we need more people to become part of this early adopter movement. So when that next generation of wealth comes, quite honestly, a lot of the good guys and good gals be part of that, right? So we can make the changes necessary. So we can continue to add value to more people's lives, not hoarded all amongst ourselves. You know what I mean? So I just think, look, pay attention to NetCents. The Bank of America thing, we can't forget that it's coming. It's coming, guys. We can't deny it. It's coming. We got to keep holding on to that. Guys, Ripple Slant XRP News on Facebook. Definitely go join that group. Support XRP Gal. We know that news is coming. We know. And it's so important that we not forget that, because if you listen to this Hayes guy at BitHayes, Bitcoin's getting ready to go below 7 grand. XRP is going to start going down in price again. And if we're not careful, or have more people dropping out of the community because they're focusing on the asset and the price of the asset, not focusing on protocol and the fundamentals behind the asset. A Thai red curry and mango sticky rice. Oh, nice. That sounds good. You know what I'm about to have? I'm about to have a Philly cheesesteak. It's going to be good, guys. What time is BK coming on today, man? I want to make sure you guys don't clash in our times. Is he coming on at 8? Doesn't he generally come on at 8 p.m. Eastern? What? Jay Fretless says, yeah, the wording was just odd. Acquisition, yeah, between Bank of America and Ripple. Yeah. It didn't really kind of say which way, right? But I mean, Bank of America, I mean, Ripple's, they did just get a what kind of valuation did they get? Was it 10 or $13 billion valuation? They get any more? I think they just got a $10 billion valuation. I think it was 10 was the number. Oh, not? Okay, cool. Okay. Only 12? Okay. Cool. I didn't want to, I know he used to do things at 8. Okay, cool. Don't have to worry about clashing there. What is so special about Bank of America? Ripple got all these banks and FIs. Bank of America is just another partner if they choose RippleNet as their. Oh, no. Bank of America is a major player, bro. Major player. The patent between Bank of America and Ripple says something, I believe. But from the deep dive that Lee from SPQR Media did, Bank of America is really in this new quantum financial system. It's like they're looking to become like a significant market maker amongst the banks and other FIs, SMEs, SMBs. If you watch that video from Lee from SPQR Media, that's what he was kind of making things out. Like that's what they were looking to do, major move. And let's not forget, I mean, Bank of America, tier 1. I mean, they're up there, right? Top whatever banks in the world. And Bank of America is, it's not it's not an everyday bank, right? It's a huge tier 1 bank. Yeah. Jag17 is in the building. What's going on, Jag17? Mr. Siege, you're the only YouTuber who respects other YouTubers' spots. Much respect to you, sir. Well, thank you, Jag. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. I appreciate that big time, Jag17. Comedian Chuck Real is in the building. What's going on, my dude? Trump got Bank of America leading the way in the digital economy. I wouldn't be surprised by that. I wouldn't be surprised by that, comedian Chuck Real. Yeah, you did. Oh, Eli, without question, bro. If you haven't watched that, well, I think they took their videos down, dude. Yeah, unfortunately, I can't speak for them, but they kind of got turned off a bit by one or two people in the community, and took their vids down, took them down. So I don't think that's up, bro. But hopefully they'll come back and put them back out again. Yeah, that was a really good one, Eli. It was a really good deep dive. Yeah, I know. It was really good. I mean, those boys over at SPQR Media, they do not mess around. When they go looking and searching for some stuff, they do a really good job. Great River IT. What's going on, Great River IT? Really? Bank of America started out as Bank of Italy? I think Lee might have covered that when he was covering Bank of America, Great River. He might be right about that. Yeah, I think if you go to the channel, Eli, I think all the videos are now. Even though today, was it today or yesterday? Might have been yesterday. They said they were back, but they were just going to be for a few videos. But I don't think they've uploaded And that was an interesting deep dive as well. I didn't finish it. I only went through halfway through the one where they were talking about the digital dollar. You know, so what's going on with Bank of England and talking private companies? Let's see what this is about here. Private companies could play role in digital currency issuance, Bank of England says. Hopefully that dude Boris will get well soon, because that's not good. Any word on that anyway? Let me change the view. Any word on Boris? Boris Johnson? Any word on that dude? So the Bank of England, let me read it again. So private companies could play a role in digital currency issuance. Bank of England says the Bank of England is open to the possibility private cryptocurrencies may have a role in the future of money. In a webinar hosted Tuesday, the Bank of England's analysts working on the UK's central bank digital currency initiative said there was a distinct possibility that private companies could play a much larger part in the issuance and distribution of money. Although the BOE has already said Bitcoin and other similar cryptocurrencies don't meet the necessary criteria to be considered money, the CBDC analyst Ben Dyson said, that doesn't mean that it's impossible for somebody to improve upon that technology and create something that much better fulfills the qualities of money. We've seen proposals over the last year from large technology firms, for example, to build payment systems and crypto assets that could function more as stable money, he said. Although they might introduce new risk into the monetary system, Dyson said private currencies could work alongside any future CBDC initiative if they offered real utility. Real utility. They know what's happening. They know what's coming, guys. They know what's coming. We know what's coming. XRP Gal, so far Boris is not incubated. Intubated? Is incubated. Okay, so he's not on a machine. Is that what you're saying, XRP Gal? So Boris is not on a machine. Is that what you're saying? Not on the ventilator yet, XRP Gal? Forgive me. You found it. Okay. Let me check. Let me check, Eli. Let me check, bro. Let me check and see. Hold on. It should say just Bank of America deep dive. Like they don't mix around with words. Oh, that wasn't it. Hold on. Sometimes my thing don't work. I don't know why. Hold on. It's not working. Hold on. Let me try again. Yep. That is it, Eli. That is the one. Wow, I don't know how you found that, but that is the one, bro. I'm gonna have to look at that again. Intensive care, but no ventilator. Okay, XRP number one. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you for letting me know. That's the one, Eli. Great find. Great find, and definitely worth to listen to, my friend. M. Grimes is in the building. What's going on, M. Grimes? Hello, Francis. Hope you and yours are safe. Thank you, brother. Same to you. Same to you. Oh, that's not good. But at least he's not on that. He's not on that. He's not incubated yet, so that's cool. Definitely sending some prayers out to him and his family to get well soon. At Crypto Sees, yes, no breathing tube. Cool, cool, cool. Thank you, Ash. Eagle Eye 77 said, just tell me how much longer before moon. That's all I need to know. Dude, if I knew that, if I knew the answer to that, boy, I gotta tell you. You guys want to hear what Naveen Gupta has to say about the beer cold and all things beer cold? This is an interesting read. Let me change the view one more time. Just remember, don't forget, guys, just because we know doesn't mean that the masses know. We are 2, 3, and 4 steps ahead of the masses. It's important to understand that when you see different news and stuff come out. So Ripple executive, shout out to the Daily Hodl. Ripple executive says global payments shift underway, an accelerated move to digital economy. Now, is this the thing that we've been looking for? Remember, we've been saying that it's very, very strange that we haven't heard anything from Ripple. Apparently, this is from a podcast. I don't know how recent it is or is not. Ripple's managing director for Southeast Asia, the Middle East, and North Africa, Naveen Gupta, says the beer cold pandemic has triggered an increasing shift in the global economy from paper to digital. According to Gupta, Ripple's payments data show lockdowns around the world are forcing people and companies to view money differently, change their habits. In a new episode of the Finance Magnets Blockchain podcast, Gupta says he believes these changes will stick. Yeah, no kidding. And so do the people from NetCents Technologies. They believe it's going to stick as well, leaving a long-lasting impact on the industry. There are two things where we can observe a dramatic shift. One is we are seeing this is a quote from Naveen Gupta. One is we are seeing a big shift from paper or touch-based or physical to digital. So if Rachel had the choice, then she would not like So if Rachel had the choice, then she would not like to go to a physical store if she can use an app to make the transfer possible. There is a shift in terms of our customers who have a very strong digital footprint, who are digital first, banks or payment companies, and what we are seeing with their businesses going up, and clearly the shift to digital is definitely happening. And I think it has been accelerated by the crisis. Today, due to the lockdown in multiple countries around the world, we are also seeing payments into bank accounts, payments into wallets, payments into some kind of electronic means through which the beneficiary family can go ahead and send it. Gupta says Ripple is firmly focused on adoption and is now looking to find banks and financial institutions to implement its technology in every available market. Ripple, quote from Gupta again, Ripple is already in the second phase where the tech is already proven. It's very important for us to make sure that we focus on having customers in every single receive market around the world. And we make sure that we cover every product type for the beneficiary who wants to receive money. Interesting. Every product type. Some beneficiaries want to receive money in their wallet, some in their bank account, some cash, some through a post office. Didn't we see something about Ripple in the United States Post Office? I'm pretty sure we did. I'm not sure, but I think we did. And we need to make sure we offer a diversity of options. We need to make sure, we, the people at the ginormous behemoth that is Ripple, we need to make sure that we offer a diversity of options. As for XRP, the third largest crypto by market cap, Gupta says the company is cautiously rolling out its payment solution that utilizes the asset. When looking to open a new corridor, he confirms that step one is to making sure that the use of XRP to move money across borders is fully compliant. Wouldn't that be something nice for President Donald Trump to say? Ripple, the people at Ripple, good old US of A company, they've been working with the regulators from day one. From day one, they've been working with the regulators. Can you just not hear the Donald saying that? Because I can. We personally believe this is the way we will be able to bring this technology to the mainstream. And that's the reason you will see that even for our on-demand liquidity solution, which uses the digital asset XRP, we work in markets where digital exchanges have a regulatory framework in places that allow them to function. For example, in the Philippines and Mexico, and a number of places around the world. Guys, that's pretty powerful stuff right there. They know the deal. We know the deal. That's interesting. I know we've been wanting to hear something from somebody from Ripple. So there it is right there. The boiling crypto is in the building. What's going on, man? That's something from Naveen Gupta right there, and talking in reference to the beer cold. You know what I mean? What if there's here's something for you, Win Mullet. What if there starts to become a little bit of upheaval? People start to kind of complain a little bit that they haven't received their beer cold money, stimulus package money yet. What if that starts happening? I don't want to say rioting in the street, but what if something like that starts to happen? And the Donald has made, has not held back at all about how we can do it instantly. We can do it better and instantly. He's made no qualms about pointing out the fact that the states can't move fast enough. But if there starts to be a little, how these reporters are, they just want to, look, whatever is the most dramatic, I'm going to start talking about the most dramatic. So what if people start saying some stuff about, they said the money would be here and it ain't here yet. The Donald's like, we got the money to the states. Hey, but if you want us to take care of it, we have a way. We have a solution. And I got to tell you, I can just hear the Donald say, Ripple, it's great people over there. I mean, they're just some great people, and they've been it's not Bitcoin, right? That they have, they've been doing, and they've been working with the regulators from day one. From day one, they've been working with the regulators. From day one, from the beginning. Good old US of A. Like, I can hear the dude saying it. A good old US of A company. And please, guys, make no mistake about it. The move for Ripple from a software technology company to a blockchain infrastructure company is calculated. And the Donald's talking about infrastructure, putting together an infrastructure package. And if you think it's just roads and bridges, I mean, how many think that infrastructure package that he's talking about that he would like to see get done is merely about roads and bridges? I'm not saying it's not part of it, but certainly infrastructure. It's going to include blockchain infrastructure, digital ledger technology, infrastructure. Great River IT says from 2019, the U.S. Postal Union advocates for the usage of crypto, recommending XRP and distributed ledger technology of Ripple as a solution to cut cost and time associated with money transfer. And Naveen Gupta just happens to mention the United States Postal Service or Office in an interview on a podcast. Thank you, Great River IT. I appreciate that. I thought I had saw something about that. About Ripple and Ripple and the Postal Union. I mean, come on. How many people think that a $2 trillion infrastructure stimulus is going to be about roads and bridges? I get it. I get it. He's been in that space. I get it. He certainly want to take some of his, he certainly want to help. He certainly wants to help out some of his boys, some of his dudes, some of his buds. I get it. But all 2 trillion? Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think there's another infrastructure that he has on the back of his mind. Promise you that. I mean, it only makes sense. I mean, this is the dude that signed the executive order for a new financial system. One of the first ways to get a new financial system in place is through or via infrastructure. Wait until that Bank of America thing comes out. And I don't know what the ties are. I saw someone in this chat here say some ties between Bank of America and the Donald. And if the Donald is looking to, utilize and leverage that good old US of A bank, Bank of America, now US of A bank. I mean, the guy's not, look, I'm not left, right, up, down, middle, whatever. But the guy is not having USA be third best. So it's going to, if it's going to be good old US of A, it's going to be good old US of A. That's what the dude's going to do. Chuck Real says facts. Yeah, so I'm saying, what happens if if it's little semi riots in the streets, right? Hopefully not a riot, but like little semi. Why don't we have our money yet? Where's that money that you promised us? And it's not here. Hey, we gave it to the states. The states wanted it. We gave it to them. If you want us to come to the rescue, however, he used Bank of America as an example for mortgage relief program they're doing. Okay, cool. And that's by, again, I don't believe in coincidence, the fact that he mentioned their name. I mean, didn't he just meet with all those banks, those tier 1 banks? Yeah, the states are going to steal that money. Yeah, absolutely. By 7-7. They're certainly going to take some of that money. Wow, the states are going to steal a lot of that money. Saw it happen after Hurricane Katrina. LA governor, wow, gave a contract to their buddy to distribute the money. They kept hundreds of millions. Wow. Mayhem Media, what's going on, my friend? At Crypto Siege, gave us your best estimate, 18 month. Give us your best estimate on what? On what, Mayhem Media? On when moon? Oh yeah, absolutely setting them up. He's absolutely setting the states up. He absolutely no. He absolutely. Elizabeth, what's going on? See you, miss. So that is ultimately the move. And I could see it. I could see people starting to get a little antsy. I could see these news reporters start pointing out the facts that people getting a little antsy, haven't received their money. Reporters ain't received their money either. They're probably looking for some too. And the Donald can come to the rescue. He can come to the rescue. I really believe that is the plan. We shall see. We shall see. All right, guys, listen, I'm going to wrap up the stream. I'm going to go catch some dinner. It's been a cool hangout. Thanks for hanging out with me, guys. Win Mullet, thanks for reminding me about the BK thing and not doing the things in the evening anymore. Because I'll be planning my thing around that. So cool. That's good to know. All right, guys. Thanks so much for hanging out. XRP Live, I appreciate you being here. Win Mullet, as always. And Eli, you guys do an outstanding job. I appreciate you guys hanging out. Mayhem Media, thanks for hanging out, my friend. Elizabeth, I appreciate you checking in. You're going to have to catch that replay if you want to catch what's good. I've seen churches go under because of that. Yeah, absolutely. Rob, appreciate you being here, man. New Orleans is good for, yeah. It's just, that's why we need more of us in this space. That's why we need more of us in this space. I mean, that's just the truth. All right, guys, listen, I'm going to wrap up the stream like I do all my streams and remind you of this. Old money doesn't want you to win. They don't want us to win. They would rather us remain a cog in their perpetual wheel of trading our time for dollars. They don't want us to play in the same playground that they play in, but we allow our money to work for us. This is our chance to win, guys. The digital asset space is our chance to win. We are in the midst of the greatest transfer of wealth in the history of man. Are you participating? Or are you standing on the sidelines? Here's what I do know. That the battle for you has already been fought. Victory, yours. Go get it. I'll talk to you soon, guys. See ya. Bye.